Even my receipt there, and as of last week, I paid 10,500 for this shop.
He just from Buhari area council, they will just come, be asking money for somebody, this and that.
They came to ask us about the dues of individual for the shops.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, mamas and papas, brothers and sisters, everybody watching me in their screen this very, very moment. Of course, welcome back to the Unknown with people with unknown facts with people, of course, with business, of course, with topics. We keep revealing the unknown facts. And this time around, we want to talk about governments and their association or relation or intervention or everything shunshun with Nigerian business owners. Of course, some persons have actually complained, or even some persons have actually expressed displeasure and even their own thoughts and experience on how governments particularly have been relating with them in their business, particularly for business startups or even small business owners. We'll learn one or two things in this particular episode because you will learn some of the challenges that some business owners also face, particularly with the government. Let's go and learn one or two today. Please, let's get to meet you, your name and the name of your business.
I think my name is Mr. Kelly, Enofen Global. We deal on phones, gadgets, accessories, computers, and parts, basically.
What form of interaction or situation have you had before the government with this kind of business of your place?
Generally, the thing is, in Nigeria as it is, you hardly get support from the government per se. Not just business, generally, even with schools, healthcare, and all that. So when you talk of startup business, it's one of the most difficult terrain. Like you can see, this is a small shop. It's not yet a very big shop like you would see. But I think most of the people that do wholesales, they have the chance of going to banks to get big loans. Yeah, there are platforms, maybe private organizations that maybe one way or another they tend to support individuals or startup businesses. But the kind of support that Nigerians would need, they don't really have. And even when the government come up with ideas of supporting businesses or individuals with business ideas, they are looking at they look at selective people that they want. There's no way you can, for example, I need maybe a millionaire and I want to go to the bank to ask them for money. Sometimes they be like 1 million, maybe it's too small for them. So how much interest do they get from it? Then they don't want to give it to you. You have to fill a lot of forms and here and there. And then if you're looking at maybe up to like 10, 20, 50 million, the banks will be like, what's the collateral you have? That's a private organization, which we understand why they do that. But if there's a platform, like during the COVID-19, you could see that government gave out loans to people. They call it, what they call it, the support intervention. You see, a lot of persons had the access to those forms without discrimination. Like all you don't do was fill the form, you verify your details, and then you get it immediately. If government can create platforms like that where you can actually upload your details and request for such forms, and then it's been supported. I think it will go a long way to help a lot of Nigerians who have business ideas and then they wish to want to get into something new. Because today, look at the country and the economy. You could see that the government is not really helping. Instead, they keep making life more difficult. Instead of looking at areas where young Nigerians can help themselves to help others, you can't find yourself and you realize that the government keeps choking even those who have managed to get into businesses. They are usually frustrated. Apart from government frustrating the people, you have local governments coming to tax people, you have to pay this levy, you have security. Yeah, there are so many other issues that comes up with startup. So I think for me, generally, if I'm to answer your question, I would say government has not really looked at helping startup or young Nigerians who have decided to take the business thing into different. The people that are actually making progress is either they have family members that are supporting them or some persons that have managed to work for a long time, or they are taking loans from maybe small microfinance banks or small banks that are putting so much interest. Some interests are usually even 100%. Like you get 200,000, I tell you to pay 500,000 or 400,000 interest, and then you look at what you are going to sell and you calculate how much interest. But sometimes you can't sit down. You have to still go ahead and start take this loan just to ensure your business keeps running with the hope that one day the business will get to a point where. So it's a difficult situation, and I think the government is really not doing much. Even though they are, most of them is to their immediate family or people that are close to them. They say, "A man who know man." Sometimes that's what's happening in the country. So it's a difficult situation, but we can only thank God and keep doing what we have to do.
All right, thank you very much for your time and also for sharing your experience. At least yours was even in depth and also from a very wide sphere of knowledge. That's a very good one. But thank you for sharing your experience. Please, your name again and also your business.
Yeah, this is Mr. Kelly, Innovation Global, phone, gadgets, accessories, computers. So feel free. If you're watching this, if there's chance for you to put this, please tell them to come visit us and patronize us.
Mention your venue and also.
So the Innovation Global is at Papi just after the modern market, opposite the new supermarket. So you can always meet us there for patronage.
All right, thank you very much for your time, sir.
All right.
So we have experienced this kind of challenges in Nigeria. There are still people in Nigeria actually experience this kind of challenge. This is really funny and really sad too. There are some persons who are actually trying to make ends meet from their own business actually face some challenge from the local government down to even to the state government level. And I'm sure this is not only peculiar to Abuja here, because what we just did, or the area we just sampled this on, is particularly on Mpapi, Abuja. But I'm sure there are some other places here, even not just in Abuja, but also in Nigeria, that also experience this. Do well to paste your comments, do well to tell us or share your own experience, your own particular area, in your own business. What particular challenge have you had or experience have you had before with the government? Now today me at the year say people they pay dues for shop where you rent again, and your own business where you try start without government coming in the first place. This is the first time I'm hearing this. And you also heard the differences in the price. So I believe those who are those in authority, and also those who are responsible, and those who are in the capacity to handle things, or those in the capacity to handle this particular situation, should also let people know and educate people more on this. At least if the people are paying dues for a business or paying dues for a particular cause, let them know their benefits from that dues. This is where I'm going to end this topic today, but let me always remind you that no one is equal in this life. That is the reason why a short man has a great potential that even a tall man lacks. That's the reason why someone who you see as ugly has a good character than someone who you see as beauty or handsome. That's the same reason why you see someone who is fat has even more good quality or more good character than the person who is actually slim. So nobody is actually equal, but whatever you have, whatever potential you have, try to maximize your potential, and you will make more wonders. Thanks for watching the Unknown MP, and don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share this video, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.